A great saint. Porbandar is an old seaport on the western coast of India. It is in Gujarat. Here a great saint was born on 2nd October 1869. His name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, whom we now lovingly call Mahatma Gandhi, Bapu, Gandhi or Gandhiji. As a child, Mohandas looked no different from other boys of his age. But he was no ordinary child. He had all the makings of a great man. He became the first soldier in history who fought without arms. He won the battle of India's freedom against the powerful British Empire without using any weapons. Gandhiji became a leader of the Indian people. His aim was to free India from the British rule. People followed him wherever he went. They called him Bapu Gandhi because they loved him like a father. They called him Mahatma Gandhi because he was a truly religious person. Gandhiji lived a very simple life. He always dressed like a poor Indian villager. In India, we have now first-class and second-class carriages on our trains. There are no third-class carriages. But some years ago, we had third-class carriages also. Gandhiji always travelled third class on trains. He did so because all poor people travelled third in India. Gandhiji was highly educated. He had studied in England, but he was always simple in his thoughts and actions. He knew that the people of his country were poor. All his life, he too lived like the poorest of his people. Once, Gandhiji got off at Bombay, now Mumbai, from a third-class railway compartment. A large crowd of people had gathered there to meet him. Among them, there were some American ladies and gentlemen also. They looked into Gandhiji's compartment. The seats in it were all wooden, with no cushions or cover on them. "How uncomfortable," said one of the ladies. "Why does he not travel first class?" said another. They wanted to ask Gandhiji about it, but they could not go near him at the railway station. So, they went to the place where he was going to stay. They met him there and had a talk with him. Then, one of the gentlemen said, "Mr. Gandhi, we want to ask you a question. You are a great leader of the Indian people, but you travel third. Why?" Gandhiji laughed and said, "The answer is very simple. I travel third because there is no fourth." He laughed again, and those Americans also laughed with him. Gandhiji always preached the use of the khadi. He himself always wore simple clothing that he had spun and woven himself. One morning, when he was spinning at his spinning wheel, a boy entered his hut. The boy was surprised to see Gandhiji in a dhoti only. He asked the Mahatma, "Bapu, why are you not wearing a shirt or coat? If you don't have any, I shall get one for you." Gandhiji laughed and said, "My sweet child, one shirt won't do for me. In this country, there are millions who have nothing to put on. How can I wear a shirt or coat when my countrymen have no clothes to wear?" Truly, Gandhiji was a great saint.